Hello, welcome everybody to Soleil's Tarot. My name is Isabel, and today we're looking all about money again. This is one of my favorites. I do find enjoyment to make sure that you've got as much money as I possibly can get you, at least in the reading. Up to you and how you make it happen. But let's pull out 3 cards here and see what we've got going on for today. We're going to be looking at your fortune and lucky. Are you going to be lucky? Is this money coming your way? What are we seeing here for the near future? So let's get started. All right, so we've got, what do we have? We've got the moon. We've got the 10 of Cups. I feel a lot of positivity in these cards today, let me tell you. And the Strength. Boy, am I very, very happy and excited for this. All right, I'm going to leave you a couple seconds here to check which option is for you, and we will get started here shortly. Hi, pile number 1. Thank you so much for joining. Today we are looking at fortune, your lucky stars, and seeing what we've got about money. And you know what? I haven't even pulled out cards. We're going to be going on a limb on this one, and we're going to be taking our chances just like money would and fortune would. Let's take our chances. So we started off with the moon, and the first thing that I got out of the moon was that this situation is very much intuitive. This situation for your fortune and money situation is unknown at the moment. I feel like this is something that is in the cards, that you need to start looking into it in a different perspective. You need to start seeing a little bit more clearly. You need to be a little bit more focused in regards to the way that your heart is telling you to go, and also that little tingling in your belly about how you're going to be achieving these goals. Stop being in your head so much. The moon's telling you that anything is possible, but you have to look a little bit more within. You have to find that assertiveness. You have to find that quality, that innovation, that guidance, that powerhouse in you in order to succeed. Okay, so let's see what else we've got going on here. Okay, we've got the 4 of Cups, the 7 of Cups, and this is what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about your emotions. So the moon here is saying, you know, this has really not even relevance to money. This has to do with certain emotions. The certain way that you're finding that you are carrying yourself right now is the way that you're manifesting your outcome. So, excuse me, with being the way you are right now and knowing what you know, we're seeing the moon twice here in this reading, sorry, 3 times in this reading. And what are we seeing is that you're not really, the moon can be so overpowering, but you're not asking the right questions. Okay, we're looking at emotions here instead of money. We're looking at how you feel in regards to certain ideas and certain aspects of your life that are not really increasing that fortune of yours, because you're too much in your head, you're too much in your emotions, you're too much on what you don't have. Okay, the moon is basically saying seek out that new outcome, feel that connection, and feel that you are deserving of it. So let's see what else we've got going on here. Sorry, I'm just shuffling the cards here, and I'm losing my voice, so just bear with me, okay? Today I'm losing my voice, and I don't know why. Okay, so we've got the Son of Pentacles. And the 6 of Wands. Okay. 6 of Wands. And we've got the Hermit. Okay. there is that connection with money that you're still very novice about, okay? So perhaps is that you haven't felt that you've had enough, you haven't achieved that goal that you wanted, you are still struggling in that aspect of how am I going to achieve this? How am I going to get my goals? How am I going to make that money? How am I going to get that financial freedom that I want? How is this going to change? So you're asking more questions than what you've got answers at the moment. The Hermit is trying to guide you through this uncertainty. The Hermit is trying to say, listen, you've got this, we've got you, but you're going to have to listen. You're going to have to start manifesting in a different direction. You're going to have to think of things differently, not just in your head, not just emotionally, but how are you going to make this work? I feel like this is something to do with somebody that is perhaps in between jobs, you know, maybe the last one didn't work out, you're in between what you want to do in life. Maybe it's a career change, right? Maybe you have yet to understand where you're coming from, yet to understand what career opportunity you really are going to be enjoying, that is going to bring you that financial freedom. I also think that sometimes when we don't have a certain job qualifications or job freedom, that we get stuck in what we don't know than versus what we do know. And what do we know? We know from this is that there is other opportunities out there that you're not clearly seeing at the moment. So I want to push this on into that direction about what are we not seeing and where are we going to go from here, because this is very important that you know that this fortune of yours, this lucky break is coming your way. We just got to know when. Okay, we've got the 8 of Cups. So we're moving ahead, okay? We're going to be climbing that mountain soon. And the Son of Swords. Okay, so you are going to be receiving some help from somebody that is much more knowledgeable than you are. You're going to be receiving that help. It's going to get you across that with that 8 of Cups. It's going to get you across that that mountain, that hurdle, that big hurdle that you see here. It's going to get you across that. You're going to be meeting somebody that is going to help you achieve those goals. Somebody that's going to be very balanced, very motivated, very stern actually. You're going to find that this person is going to be guiding you, but you're going to have to listen, because this person is going to not take any crap at all. They're not going to be sitting there listening to BS. Okay, either you want their help or you don't, and if you accept their help, they're going to accept and they're going to push you into that right direction, but you're going to have to listen, because this person ain't going to take your bullshit. And that's simple. I'm saying this just the way it is, because that's just the way I see it. And this person is saying it too. It's like, listen, bud, you need to you need to get it done. You need to get that work. And I feel like this is going to put you into that right direction. With the 2 of Wands, you're going to be getting into that new direction, eventually even possibly going to be moving forward into a different either a different stream of business. It could be something that you're going to be independently. You're going to be moving into that direction. Maybe a self-starter, a new business idea, a new person coming into your life. This person's going to be coming in and it's going to show you that new direction for you to take. Maybe you already knew about it, but you just didn't know how to get there. And I feel like this person is going to be coming in. I even feel like if you're still at a college or university or something like that, I feel like this could be a professor in a sense, somebody that you would be looking up to. Maybe you're taking on the reins of family business, maybe a father figure, somebody or a mother figure that's very strong, masculine, in a sense that is able, that you're going to be learning a lot of this. Maybe you didn't want to take that job before because you didn't want to be part of the family business and you didn't think much of it, but now you know, thinking about developing those skills and developing that. But I think that you're going to have to listen a little bit more. Yeah, obviously, there is still some hurdles in regards to financials. But I feel like once you take that initiative with the right direction, You are going to not feel as poor anymore, even though it might be a little while until you get that. But right now, your thoughts are currently, oh, but I'm poor. I don't really have that much to offer. I don't have much to gain. But I feel like this is going to be changing once you head into that right direction. You know what? The death card is telling me, right? This is changes, imminent changes. Something's gonna give, and that's gonna be the way you're thinking about things. This is a lot of emotional stuff that you have going on. Maybe that is that job, you know, like that family business that you didn't want to get yourself into. Okay, we've got the 10. They just popped out, so I'm just gonna throw them out there. The 10 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, and the, oh, there's more. The 6 of, see, this is what I was talking about. The 6 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles. So this is absolutely exactly what I was telling you. Something's gonna have to give. There's gonna be financial freedoms here eventually for you. Okay, you're gonna leave this droopiness away. You're gonna leave this. I feel like this has to do with maybe family. This person here is a strong connection with you as a family business, something like that. That you might even be motivated into continuing on. You're gonna feel that this is going to be helping you in a sense of getting you back in track. Okay, the endless cycle of unification, the endless cycle of being together with other people, the endless cycle of knowing oneself. Okay, this is where I'm going with this. You're going to be working with people. You're going to be working with, you know, I'm going to say you're going to be working with lively people, people that are going to be energetic, that are going to be bringing in that color back into your life that you were feeling that were, you know, gone. I see a lot of different colors here, right? All have color in a sense. That droopiness is gone. That motivation is coming back to you. That money, that financial goals, that gain of freedom, you're just gonna have to like give it yourself, give it your all, and listen, and stop being so droopy on yourself. I think that this is something that you're doing to yourself, to be honest with you, because you didn't have a proper direction. I feel like this reading is going to give you that direction that you need in order to justify where you're going to go. And you have to listen to those peers, because either it's, like I said, it could be a professor, it could be, you know, somebody in your family, it could be somebody that you already are in business with that knows a lot more, and you're just gonna have to pay attention. Pay attention to those details. Pay attention on how this is going to be moving you forward. And you've got the light ahead of you. You've got that things are going to be changing, and you've got those goals, financial goals at the end that you're going to be reaping, but you're going to have to do the work. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. You know, there's no more repetition needed here. I think you got it, and I think I got it here. And we're going to say, check out my other videos. We'll see you next time. Hasta luego. Oh, don't forget to comment or subscribe. Do whatever you got to do. Hasta luego. Hello, pal number 2. Thank you so much for joining. Today, I didn't even pull any other cards out. We're just going to go like crazy. We're going to do whatever we got to do in order to find out. Obviously, you picked an amazing card. This is the 10 of Cups. It does tell me, though, that you are very emotionally attached to your circumstance at the moment. If you are, we were talking about here, future, fortune, lucky, and money. So I feel like you're very much connected emotionally to this. You're very much connected to a family, and also you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. This is what I'm getting right now for you. Okay, pile number 2. And we're going to be looking a little bit more in depth of what you're going to be getting and seeing what else we've got. You know, listen, I've got good things about this. I see good things coming your way, and we're going to be seeing what are they and how are you getting there. Okay, so let's start off with some cards. Okay, so we've got the 3 of Swords, the Magician, okay, the 9 of, it's an ugly card, hey, the 9 of Swords, oh, the Ace of Pentacles. Sorry, I'm not doing any reversals today, and one more, the Fool. Okay, so All right, so okay, so and I mentioned that this was going to be an emotional thing for you. It was going to be either have something to do with family or something to do with how you feel about this whole situation. I feel like very optimistic about it, and I'm certain that you are too. Yes, so we see a couple of cards that are a little bit different, where you've got the Three of Swords, which tells me that it's either something that you've already been in business, somebody that you've already been in business with, perhaps departing. Maybe you are in a workspace right now that it's just not serving you, or that you have departed already. I do feel like the Nine of Swords, that you were feeling a little stuck for a while. But there's so much other energy coming in right now with the Ace of Pentacles and the Magician, that I feel like this is it's, if it's still there, it's something that you're getting out of very quickly, and something that it's just not really bothering you anymore. I feel like that at one point or another you were feeling a little bit distressed about it, but now all of a sudden you're moving out of that situation. With the Ten of Cups, I feel like you have resolved a lot of those issues, a lot of that baggage. You have now decided that you're not going to take this bullshit any longer, and that you are going to that you're going to be moving on into new directions with the Fool. It is going to be a little bit of a challenge, because I think that you've taken on something that's fairly new to you, fairly recent, and you feel very motivated and happy about where you're going with this. And it's funny because I feel like this is about fortune and money and all that, but I feel like this is a very much for you. It's also dependent on the type of job that you do, the type of business that you do. And I feel like that this is one thing that you are combining with the way you feel about money, the way you feel about career opportunities, and where you go from there. There's that opportunity of doing absolutely everything and anything. So I think you got yourself mixed up in certain things, certain ideas, certain values, certain different kinds of jobs. I don't think that you just have one particular job. I think that you're wearing multiple hats. And with that, I feel like that you are being successful in each and every direction. I almost feel like either owning like a restaurant business, or owning something that it has multiple hats, like not just like, like how restaurants have, like, the cook, the waiters, the line haul, the cooks, the dishwasher, you know what I'm saying? So it has different lines. And I feel like that you are connected with something like that. Maybe a hospitality, working in a hotel business, or working somewhere that is going to be having multiple levels of work. I mean, anywhere really does in a sense, but I feel like you're learning each of these steps, each and every one of these directions. And I feel like this is something that you wanted to pursue in your total goal, in your career, which you know what? I'm letting the cards speak for themselves, because sometimes we want to point in one direction and they kind of throw you out in a different one. And I feel like you already feel lucky as it is, based on leaving things behind. You're eager and easygoing. I don't think that you take a lot of this stuff very much to heart. I even though things have happened, or things are happening, I feel like you're very much an easygoing person that's able to look the other way and make things work for you. Even in money situation, I feel like as well, that you are looking. But let's see what else we've got going on, because we've got the Son of Pentacles. Okay, and like I said, moving in a different direction, right? So you're the Sun. Did I say the Sun? The Father of Pentacles. Okay, very strong, very willed, very sure of themselves. I don't know why I was thinking the Son of Pentacles. Maybe that will come up. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Cups. And this came out on the last reading too, so stand by, because it might be also relatable to the first one. The Ten of Pentacles. Okay. The Two of Cups. Pile number 2, I feel like I'm in an emotional roller coaster. And the 6 of Swords. You know, I feel mixed emotions sometimes, okay? Like I feel like things are like finally looking upwards. Um, if I'm looking at this here and we're balancing out what I'm seeing here is that yes, you have, possibly you did have, and when I said maybe there's somebody that you worked with, somebody that, or somebody affiliated to you, I feel like somebody close to you actually is the one that pushed you out of that wherever you were before. I feel like this somebody close to you, somebody that you felt very maybe a family member or somebody like that, actually pushed you out of that role, and you found that you wanted to pursue something else. And I feel like this is actually for you, it's actually a good thing because it pushed you out of that. It pushed you out of that sense. Maybe it was for pile number 1, I feel like this was a connection with family. I feel like pile number 2, this is a connection of freeing yourself from people that are not really needing to be in your life, and being that independent person that is going to be financially stable and financially free from other, maybe you had some baggage yourself, right? Maybe somebody, oh, give me a second because these cards are just jumping out at me. We've got the 9 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups, and the 5 of Wands. Okay. And the 10 of Wands. Okay. So, what I was saying before, I feel like this is an emotional situation that has happened with somebody in the family, somebody maybe that you were in business with, something like that, that has kind of tipped you over the edge. I feel like there was a little bit of sadness going on here. I mean, the 5 of Cups, like it's one of the most emotional cards in the deck, and the 5 of Wands is climbing up the ladder. Like to me, that's how it kind of feels like. So I feel like that there was that emotional change that needed to happen in order for you to be able to climb up that ladder and to feel free and financially free from whatever stress there was. Maybe this opportunity that you had, maybe it was actually dwindling, and maybe there was some money issues already in that department, and that you felt like you needed to get out before it ruined you, in a sense. So maybe there was also, it could have also been, you know what? Let me think about it this way too, is that it could also be a stock market, right? You got out of it before it kind of screwed you over. I mean, technically that could be as well, or mutual funds or anything like that. Anyways, something that screwed you over, let's just say that. And you felt like you were hit hard, and especially emotionally and also financially, and you were able to get out of it before it screwed you over. And with that, I feel like that's when you started getting that momentum that you needed in order to be financially stable, look out for new opportunities, gain them, and be successful. And again, I'm very honestly thinking that this was an up and down situation for you for a while, but you're actually now in a level, like you're leveling out that chart, and you're going and learning all this stuff that you need in order to make it, I guess, into the big shots, and move up the ladder in that department. So you know what? I wanted to make it all about money, and it does have money aspects in there, but I feel like this also has to do with you emotions. Obviously, I said that from the get-go. It has to do with your emotions, and it also has to do with things that happen and how to move forward. And you did it. You did it. I am applauding you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for letting me be a part of this. Go check out my other videos. Do whatever you got to do. Like, subscribe. You know the drill. And we will see you next time. Hopefully this reading makes sense to you. Hasta luego. Hello, pal number three. Thank you so much for joining. Today we are looking at your fortune, money, lucky stars. Let's see what we've got going on here. First and foremost, you have chosen the strength card, and I'm going to start off with that one because I feel like right now I feel like you've been challenged quite a bit in the aspect of money, in the aspect of luck and fortune. And I feel like sometimes you feel like you need to be stronger, and you are, but I feel like you've been challenged a lot lately. And we're going to see what is going to come out of this. How is this going to help you? And how are we going to make this better for you? What do the cards have in store? I'm super excited about this. I do feel like this is just the beginning of a good relationship with you and money. Has been very challenging for you, and I totally get that. I totally understand, but I don't feel like this is going to be necessarily the end of it. In a good way, though. I think that this is going to be, it's going to be a challenging process, but it's going to get you to the right direction. So let's take a look and see what else we've got going on here. So we've got the Daughter of Pentacles. We've got the Three of Cups. Nothing but good stuff coming here. The Ace of Swords. The Moon. And the Emperor. Okay. All right, pile number three. I'm very excited about this because I feel like you have yet to see what the potential is here, okay? So I feel like there's new ideas popping into your head all the time, but you don't know what to do with them. You need that guidance, and the moon is there to give you that guidance, that opportunity that you're setting yourself free from, okay? Yes, you have been challenged for quite some time. You feel like you're getting nowhere financially. You feel like the pockets are empty half the time and you're struggling, okay? But this is not going to be forever. Like I said, there's changes coming because there's new ideas coming, popping into your head. They're going to be changing that attitude. The Daughter of Pentacles is somebody that is a little bit more naive, okay? So which means that maybe potentially what you have thought that you had going on right now is very new to you, okay? And maybe that's the reason why you feel like you're not moving ahead. Maybe you've started your own business recently, and you're still feeling like there's not all that, there's great potential, but you're not quite there yet. And which is true, you're not there yet, okay? I feel like some things that have been roaming in that head of yours have not been put into place yet. With the Ace of Swords, I feel like this is something that you're going to be thinking about now, that you're going to be actually utilizing other people in your life with the Three of Cups to help you out. Maybe you were trying to do all of this on your own. Maybe you were trying to build up a business on your own. Maybe you were thinking that you could succeed without somebody else. But the Emperor is like somebody that's confident, that's coming to pop into your life. If not, they're already there, and it's going to help you and motivate you in order to get what you wanted done. Maybe you just haven't started that career path yet. Maybe you haven't started that being independent own because you're afraid of that. A lot of the times when I'm reflecting on things like this, could be like maybe a hairdresser, right? That is still in a salon that is not really up to their standards, and you've been feeling challenged and you didn't want to start off uh, like doing your own thing because you were afraid that you weren't going to be successful. Maybe that whole step of the new salon or whatever, I'm just putting this out there. It doesn't have to be a salon, but maybe it's that you need more people involved in making that salon great. And that was just, like I said, it's just an example. I mean, not everybody is going to be a hairdresser. It's just something that just popped into my head. But I feel like the only reason why I'm putting it in there is because I do feel like you're going to be getting something else, maybe perhaps an investor that's going to be helping that your dreams come true in essence. If it's also and I'm talking about investing, it could also be a financial decision too, based on an opportunity of buying a house. you know, and having somebody else that's helping you with buying that house. Um, but I do feel like seeking some kind of strength in order to be able to achieve some of your goals. Let's see what else we've got going on here, because I have my suspicions about certain other things here, but I'm not going to say anything yet. Let's just see what the cards have to say, and I'll give my 2 cents in there if need to. Okay, so we've got the 7 of Cups, and we've got the 9 of Wands. I swear to you, this card has come out on every single reading today. So, we'll see what, yeah, I have no words. The Son of Pentacles. And let's draw up one more card here. The 4 of Cups and the 2 of Cups. Okay, so maybe I just don't know how to shuffle, but these cards have been popping up lots today. So I'm going to just reflect on them quickly here, because I feel like every reading, they have meant something a little bit different in some sense, okay? So I'm going to start off with the 7 of Cups here, because I feel like that you sometimes don't always see things clearly, because either A, you feel that with all your that information that's coming in, all these new ideas that are popping in, you feel like nothing is really sticking to what you really want to do or what you thought you were going to. Okay, so here's my thing. I think that you are a self-starter. You are somebody that likes to take the initiative and start things, but somewhere down the line, you kind of lose either the interest or you lose the ability to continue on, because either A, it's just not working out for you like right off the bat, or B, you kind of lose the interest because it's not producing as much money as you want to. Okay, I don't see very much here of telling me with pentacles on end that this is going to be changing anytime soon for you. You know what? I think that your luck is going to be changing once you make decisions. And those decisions are actually the ones that are going to be impacting the way you feel about certain things and the way you feel about money and how you're going to be manifesting it. This is another one of those that I feel like that you do have that support system. You will have that support system. You've got to take it. You've got to take that support system, utilize it. It's an initiative that you have to actually personally take and be okay with. You don't have to do things on your own. You don't have to rely on just yourself in order to make things work. You're putting too much pressure on yourself when you don't need to. You know, you're climbing up that ladder, but you think that you have to do it on your own, and you don't. You've got great amount of support system. You just can't see it because you're so into so many things at once that I feel like you're even losing control of. That's why you're not making money. It's because you're like all over the map. Okay, you need to stick to something. You need to stick to 1 or 2 things, and you need to go with it. You can't just be all over the map. This is like, for me, the 7 of Cups is telling you, like, you got to choose one, and you've got way too many options. And sometimes you're just feeling a little bit emotionally drained, and that's the reason why you're not getting where you want to get financially. You need to start looking into with the 8 that, you know, you're going to be getting over this, but you're going to need that help from others. You need that help from somebody that you that cares about you. And you are going to be working with other people too, right? Let's see what else. Just a quick note here and see what else we've got. All right. Yeah, you know what? This is what I'm talking about. Okay? We are talking about unity. We're talking about helping others, help yourself. So this Son of Wands, perfect example of somebody that's going to be positive in your life. The Chariot, moving forward. And the World. Seriously, to be honest with you, I think once you change the attitude, once you change and you realize what you have, and stick to one or two things that you are good at. I think that money is just going to be coming your way. Luck is going to be changing for you. And that stress out, feeling like you're challenged all the time is actually coming from that source of unknown. And you got to start thinking about what you are not knowing, okay, putting it into good use and utilizing that idea in order to benefit you. I feel like this is an entrepreneur kind of situation here. I feel like if this doesn't resonate with you, I'm totally sorry, but this is how I'm going with this. But I feel like this has to do with somebody that has way too many choices in the way that they see things, and they're struggling in regards to financials because of the way that they have too many options and not sticking to them and not asking for help. And the world is telling you that it's at your oysters. So you're going to be able to do a lot of, maybe even internationally, you're going to be doing a lot of transactions. And that's when your luck and financials are going to be coming about. You know what? I can give you an estimated time, but without certainty is going to be probably in the next 2 to 3 years, if not sooner, once you change your mind and change the way you see things. That's the way I'm seeing it right now. Pile number 3. I am very excited for you in a sense because I think that once you listen to this and you understand what is happening, I think that you're going to be opening up to new suggestions and new ideas that are going to be sticking this time, okay? Not starting something and leaving it, starting, leaving, starting. So you're going to be actually sticking to it, okay? So my only recommendation that I have for you right now is to write all your stuff down. Write all your ideas, concepts, and see what is financially good for you, what is not going to put you in the hole at this point in time, and what's going to actually provide some potential startup for you. You're going to have an investor in there. You're going to find it. I know you will. Thank you so much for listening. Also, don't forget to check out my other videos. Leave comments. Do whatever you got to do. I appreciate you. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic day. Hasta luego.